Hi loves, today I'm here with a video that has been requested by a good friend of mine. This is going to be useful for you guys as well because it's a really good video idea and she's been harassing me for it. So Janet, here's the video that you have been requesting for a couple weeks now and I finally filmed. So she wanted to know what my holy grails were. She sent me a list, like legit, she texted me a list. I emailed her text to myself. I printed out the list so that way I could go through and write down all my favorites. She wants to know what each one is my holy grail, like one eyeliner, one foundation, and no, that's impossible. So for some of these, it's like my top 2 or top 3. I can't. I just can't. I'm sorry. But it's a good thing for you guys because then it gives you more variety, or if you're oily or not oily, fair skin, light skin. So it kind of, it kind of works in your favor. And the first one is the Tarte Poreless Primer. If I want my face to look super flawless and if it's like event night or somewhere fancy, date night or whatever, and I want to minimize all the pores on my face or fine lines, then I'm going to reach for the Tarte Poreless one. This will last you a long time. I had the little miniature size ones and I went through 2 of those tubes and then I finally caved and I did buy the full size. I believe this is like $30 something. This is a pore refining waterproof line filling primer. This is probably my top pick. If I had to pick one, it would be this one. Another primer which I would consider more of a moisturizer because it's so lightweight, it's the Too Faced Hangover RX. If you guys are dry, this is going to be fabulous and it's going to moisturize your face. So I don't say that this would be, it is claiming it's a primer, but I would say it's more of a moisturizing primer, and I feel like this is perfect for anybody that is dry skin, normal skin. If you're oily, I would maybe try it out. I'm not for sure, but it works fine for me, and it's hot right now and humid, and it doesn't, do anything to make my face look a little more oily throughout the day. One thing I did forget to mention, this is for any skin type, dry or oily. It's just freaking amazing. The one that is on my face right now, which is, I would say if I had to pick one, it would be this one because it just is amazing. This is a long-lasting, oil-free, SPF-free, just the longer you wear, the better it looks foundation. This is like a must-have. You need this in your collection. It is the Revlon Colorstay Whip Foundation. I've gone through 2 of these and I have 2 other shades. This is in the shade 320 Warm Golden. And this one's almost gone. This is freaking amazing. If you are a little dry, I would suggest doing a MAC Fix Plus or mixing it with the L'Oreal, L'Oreal True Match, because this might be a little too dry, like, because it's a moussey texture, so it might be a little harder for you guys to blend it into your face. For the high-end foundation, it's got to be the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. It is amazing. The minute that it went onto my face, it was love at first sight. This foundation is amazing. I know that it will hit stores July 15th and it's available online, but if I were you, I would hold off, go to the store and get matched. And I will be getting a lighter shade of this so that I can wear during the winter time because this is my color right now that I am a little tanned and it's summertime, but I probably will be the shade below this one. I am warm beige and this one here is flawless. It is glowy. I actually mixed this in with this one. It's just, what do you guys think? It's flawless. I have to use a pencil to define the brow because I don't have hair at the very tip or in the little wing area here. Oh, did I just draw on my face? So I do have to pencil in the brows. A lot of people think that my brows are too dark and dramatic, but you have to keep in mind that my brow hairs are black. So I can't go with a lighter shade. So my go-to, and I am obsessed with, and it is a dupe for the Anastasia Brow Wiz. It's the NYX Micro Brow Pencil, and I use the color Taupe. And then I have the IT Cosmetic Brow Power Pencil. Now to fill in the actual brow and to set the pencil, I have to use my Brow Bar to go. This is amazing. I love it, and I like the fact that it has 2 shades in here. This is their lighter palette. I use this brown here, which has got like a taupey brown. I don't want a brown that has red in it because then it makes my eyebrows look red. So this one here with the little brown is perfect. I have two of them. I have a high-end and I have a drugstore, which I would say is kind of like a dupe. For the high-end, it's the MAC Soft Ochre. I've talked about this. I've mentioned this in every single video. Pretty much this is all I've been using all year long. But if you're looking for a more affordable eyeshadow primer, the NYX, this is in the color Nude, I believe. It's just like a nude looking one. It literally is almost the same thing, except that the MAC Soft Ochre's, I would say, a little more matte and dry, and this one's a more creamier texture, which is freaking amazing. And I like the white one too for when you're trying to use light, summery, bright colors and you're trying to get them to pop. Honestly, I have like 30 and I have the Lorax, I have the Nakeds, I have freaking everything down there. Now I have the chocolate bars. My go-to is actually a highlighter that I use as my palette. So I have the Physician Formula palette that you guys have seen in so many videos. I mean, this thing is literally in every freaking single video that I did all last year, or I talked about it for the inner corner or whatever. It's just these shades here, they've got like a shimmery highlight to them, but they're all neutral colors, so you guys can use these as an everyday. This is like a yellow pearl color, then you have like a tan gold, and then like darker bronze copper shades up here. So this is what I like to use for in my everyday. This is my eyeshadow palette, literally. But since it's not, I will mention one shadow, which is my transition color, and it's the NYX Blame It on Midnight. And look at that, you guys. You guys should be so proud of me. I hit pan on it. That's how much I freaking love it. I do like MAC Soft Brown and Bamboo as transition colors, and they're very similar to this. So I'm going to say that both of these are my favorite eyeshadow palettes. I rarely use it, but when I do, it's got to be the NYC, what's it called, Liquid liner, and it's in black, and you guys have seen this all over YouTube. It's amazing, it's affordable, and it just glides on so nice onto the lids, so this one wins hands down. It is no secret that my L'Oreal Telescopic is the best freaking mascara in the whole wide world. I cannot live without this. They better never discontinue this. The brush, it just separates my lashes. I have very short, full lashes, and the way that it just extends them and what it does to them is freaking amazing. And then the Voluminous Carbon Black is what I use after to fill them in. And these two together are like fake lashes in a bottle or in a tube. I have a nude, a black, and a brown. For the nude waterline, I like the Rimmel Scandal Eyes in the color Nude. It's a cool liner. You guys can find this anywhere. It's super beautiful. It brightens your eyes. For the brown one, I have this Le Crayon Kohl Lancome. Is it Lancome or Lancome? I don't know. Lancome, right? I don't know, but it's the brown pencil in black coffee, so it's a very dark brown color. It just like really glides easily, and I like the kohl liners because you don't want to be tugging or doing that old school thing where you light up your lighter and you burn it and then you burn your damn eyeball. You know what I'm talking about if you're old school. Then I have my Chanel kohl liner, which I've had forever. This is actually my second one because I lost the first one. This is in the color black, I think. It's just yeah, it's just black, but it just glides on really easy. Like I don't even need to like work it over and over. I just go whoop, whoop, and it's done, and then I could just pop it on the top. You already know, Janet. It is the Rimmel Wake Me Up Concealer. If I had to just pick one specific concealer, it would be this one in Very Fair Light. It is amazing. If I did have to just pick one to live with, it would definitely be this one. It is so natural. It doesn't crease. If you guys see this in the store, pick it up. The other two that are really, really good are the LA Girl Pro HD Concealers, the Creamy Beige and the color Yellow. You guys are always going to see in my tutorials that I'm always mixing these. These right here are like amazing to mix together. I have to just mix them together because these are a little too thick, so you have to kind of blend them in with something a little lightweight. But these here, this is like legit HD. So Janet, if you haven't tried the LA Girl concealers, you need them. The one that I'm super obsessed with and I've been using every single day now is this translucent one. It's the Laura Mercier setting powder. It is so fine. It just blends into your skin. It doesn't get cakey. It is freaking amazing. This is the translucent one. I think there's one that's a little brighter, but I really like how this one just sets into the under eye area without it getting like cakey, because it can with the concealer, it can look cakey. And then if you do want a drugstore affordable one, the Rimmel Stay Matte, I believe it's called. This is in transparent. I actually use this for here if you don't want any brightening under your eyes, but this is also an amazing, and I would probably say that this is the best drugstore affordable setting powder for, you know, your T-zone and your face. It's so freaking inexpensive, and it's just bomb.com. It's just amazing. Like, this is what's in my purse when I need to do touch-ups for the T-zone. I only have one, and this is my holy grail. It's the Bahama Mama by The Balm. It is a taupey grayish brownish color, and that is what's on my cheeks now. This is just perfect. There's like no dent in this, and I've been using this forever. You need this in your life. This is like the correct shade that you need to be using for contouring, because it has no red undertones. It's got like that dark taupey color, which is going to create that shadow to give you that perfect chisel, defined, sharp contour look. So dramatic. For blush, oh my god, I can't. It's like you asking me to pick one highlighter. I just can't. I always mix my blushes. I did pick 3 of them by City Color because they're just freaking amazing. It's the Be Matte blushes. This is in the color Papaya. This is amazing. I freaking love it. Then I have Sweet Pea, which has been on my cheeks a lot lately. And then I have, I believe this is Guava. Yes, this one. That's what they look like. I always lean towards the corally, peachy colors, and I just freaking love them. And then the other one that I really, really love that most of the time goes on over those matte ones is the Milani Luminoso. And this has got that beautiful, nice sheen, luminous kick into it, which I'm obsessed with. So that one as well. This like tore me apart. Like, I literally had to pick my top highlighters, and it was freaking difficult. So I got 4 of them, but they're different. I have a powder, I have a liquid, I have a cream. So, you know, work with me, girls. So I got the MAC one here in the color Pearl. It's a creamy yellow one, and I like blending this one. If you're more dry, you obviously want to gravitate more towards a cream or a liquid. If you're oily, you know, more of the powder so it doesn't slide all over. But this one is amazing. I freaking love it. The other one that I have been talking about so much, it's the Josie stick. It's the illuminizing, what is it? Illuminizing wand. It is gorgeous. Janet, you need this. You need this. You need this like you need it. The other one is the Gerard Cosmetic BB Plus. This is my number one. If I'm stuck on an island, I'm bringing this baby with me. It's just freaking amazing. I also have a discount code that gets this for half off, you guys. You can get this for half off. It's amazing. And yeah. And for the powder one, it is the Makeup Forever Pro Sculpting Duo in the number 2. I don't care for the bronzer, but the highlighter is a gold one. You guys, this is amazing. Janet, you also need this in your life. And this is one that I just picked up in New York at IMATS. It's the Inglot Makeup Fixer. This locks in your makeup, but also what actually intrigued me was when Makeup Daddy was putting a highlighter on my girlfriend Crystal, he applied the highlighter, but then he sprayed it, and what this did to her face and set everything in, I was like, okay, what is that? And when he told me, I went straight over to the Inglot booth and I bought this. I've been using this since I got back in April, and it's halfway, and I literally use this every single day for work and on the weekends if I'm doing my makeup. And I think it's pretty affordable. It's like in the 20 or low 30 range. So this is probably my holy grail from now on. I absolutely love it. Janet, you need that too. Now, if you're looking for, you know, a little quick fix up, or if you want dewy or glowy or luminous, you know, setting spray, MAC Fix Plus. This is hands down the best one. If you're oily, this might not be the best thing for you, but it just, the way it makes your skin smell and feel, and how if you overdo something, it's super powdery, you can apply this on and it just kind of smoothens everything out, and it just makes it less powdery. So MAC Fix Plus, especially if you have dry skin, it's a must for you. For lip liner, I only have one, and it is the NYX Nude Liner. I've gone through 5 of these, and I actually have 2 backups I just recently purchased. It's just a nude liner. You can wear this by itself, or I literally use this to line my lips for pretty much any pink, nude, brown, taupey, berry color lipstick. I use this or alone, and I just do it if you want like a matte look. I just fill in my lips with this. This is just such a beautiful nude liner. I am obsessed. I have two of them and they're both by Gerard Cosmetics. I have 1995, which is such a freaking beautiful color. If you guys have not seen this on me, I'll insert a picture from my Instagram right here so you guys can see. This thing was sold out. It's like that whole Kylie Jenner trend. This thing was like sold out for God knows how long when Gerard first put this lipstick out, but it's beautiful. I love it. It's just so different. It's like, I don't think it's a matte. It's almost a matte, maybe a satin finish. I'm not for sure, but it's not matte dry and it's not shiny glossy. Kind of like, no, you guys get what I'm saying? And the other one is nude. Like, nude. It's just beautiful. It's so creamy, but it's not glossy. I use this a lot as well. So this with that nude liner, so if I had to just say one, it would be the nude one. The ones that I've been obsessed with lately that I have not been able to put down, they actually just made my June favorites, are the Velvet 59 by Paris Manning. These two right here, it's Hello Cat and Nocetta, I believe. I hope that I'm pronouncing that right. I just love how glossy these are and they're not sticky. Like these alone are over any like matte color. I love what Paris did with the formula. For the drugstore, the NYX Butter Glosses. I've never felt anything so smooth on my lips before. And I know that everybody loves these. They have so many different colors. They're not sticky. They just feel so good. If your lips are crusty and chapped, these things are going to make your lips look just flawless. So those are all my holy grails. Janet, thank you so much for requesting this video. I'm sure everybody is going to appreciate it. Now you have a list, I'm sure, of things that you need to go shopping for, and your husband's going to kill me and hate me for it. So if any of you guys have any special requests on any specific videos or products or tutorials or whatever, always link those down below. Please subscribe, follow me on Instagram, and I will see you guys later. Mwah! Bye.